Hello and welcome back to another episode of Doki Literature Club because, yeah, this music is so peaceful. Please just never change music. Be the only sane thing. And today, as always, this game is not for the faint of heart, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. Don't watch if you're a child. It gets horrific eventually. Yeah, good. So, let's start choosing words. Misery. That's not good that you're jumping. This word. Atone. Vicious. Explode. Just disarray. Death. Why are you jumping? God. Adventure. Skipping. Desire. Bubbles. Ambient. Uncontrollable. Massacre. Marshmallow. Marshmallow. Contamination. Whistle. Electricity. The name of the game. I feel like I did that exact same thing last time. Universe. I didn't even notice that was all 20 words already. Fast, it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here. Entering the classroom, the usual scene greets me. Hi, me. Yo. Looks like you're in a good mood today. It's just still not used to you being in the club after all. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyways. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't you look at your purse, Sayori? What? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just want you to look at it. Your coin purse. She fumbles and gets it open. And the contents spill out on the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming in the club room. So either you're not hungry or want an excuse to take a walk. Or you plan to convincingly forget that you spent all of your money so that I'd lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves me the one option. Wah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Didn't notice that she was just listening in. Her face in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell me that to let me borrow some money. Don't get involved like that. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can reasonably afford. And frankly, after putting a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I just got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. That's no way you could think. That's no way you can think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Did I say revolution? Revolution! I accept the revolution, retribution. That's still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. I did sort of watch the first episode and I still like that it said, "This marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake." I sold my soul for the cupcake. I had to trick Nitsuki into making. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Wow. Something smacks her in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was that? Cookie! Nothing. Glances around. Is this a miracle? Restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Ah. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It's totally worth seeing your reaction though. Suki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. And this is why you don't bite into cookies. This is why you don't eat. Throw a lot over just one cookie. Takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours really good too, Nitsuki. Can I try it? Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Get out of her seat and goes behind Nitsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Nitsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. I realize she's leaning over and takes a bite. Easiest way to steal a cookie. Just kind kids somehow. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. You anything about her being late? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. It's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chooses the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend. What on earth are you talking about? Quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense at all, though. You wouldn't have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well. Yeah, I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's cool. You should play something for us. That's the looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yeah! That sounds cool. I'd look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, me. Let me push you or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I always love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks! So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. She's leave out her mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Someone already finished her entire cookie, but Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey Yuri, Selena is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No, I was kind of just waiting for you. In that case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yeah, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you very much. If there's one thing that can make reading things here any better, it's a nice cup of tea, not to mention for yourself as well. Makes her way to the closet. I follow as she watches fish from the shelf. The kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. gets me a water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug it into the teacher's desk. And then we'll get some water. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Yuri appears elegant and melodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah, to adventure. Huh? What are you two off to? You was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds when you're just filling the water pitcher. Ah, okay. Sorry, I'm just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't that? And please mind your own business for once. Or do you have to tell everyone what's wrong with helping involved in club activities? My mouth gapes. There's nothing wrong with that. Huh. Then let's go, me. Exits the room and I follow. And he puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri! I just something about what she said that it made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right to judge people like that. Me? How do you even when I do... How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. You have emotions as you can hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. I've been reading too much in this episode. I need to go and take a nice little break right here. And we need to draw a water jug right here in her hand. And shadows into her. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friends, you say. And, who lifts her head? Me. Really being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you, too. It kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyways, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. To the nearest water fountain. Fill up the water pitcher and we return to the classroom. Do you like oolong tea? Why have I heard that word before? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Sets the temperature to 200 degrees. But 200 degrees in what? Celsius? Kelvin? Fahrenheit? Do this properly, don't you? Of course. I didn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. I shouldn't do any less when I'm doing tea for others, even if tea or anything. In that case, you're only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Fishes the teapot and begins to measure the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You might be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. Doing a bit of thinking. I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. Then it's you who's... When it's you around anyway. That's great, Yuri. She pushes herself too much. You always worry about me. That worked perfectly. You're always worrying about me. I love it when that works perfectly. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. Yuri, pour a cup of tea for each of us. Me, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? What's that? It's a bit easier on my back. Make it against the wall rather than bending over it at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. My back. I just had back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? Why it is? It's most likely because of my your posture, right? Hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have a terrible reading posture, and that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. Go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. A bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden. That I kept hidden from Sarah's candy radar. It's just on the screen. Boop. Boop. Candies located. Boom. You have chocolates. I take it against the wall, teacups at our sides, and the sink we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book, except this time our bodies are even closer to each other. Can't see too well. until her shoulders are touching. Just to focus on reading like this. Always kind of cute, but when she's being less abrasive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Hands me the new teacup. I end up in the position that makes it even harder to focus because now I have to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch it. Yuna hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. If I were to focus on reading. For a few minutes I finally managed to relax a little. I put my fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry, if we let the book go the book to finish the wrapper, you can have as much as you want. That's okay, I don't want any. Are you sure? Well, if touch it, then I might get smudges on the page. And you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. He opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. As a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, she was already solely focused on reading again. I take a cup and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She's going to look away from her book. Parts her lips at this situation was completely natural. I mean, I can't stop her. He closes your lips over it. Suddenly breaks. Did I just... needs to confirm what just happened. Me? Sorry. I just shouldn't have done that. Well, you're just helping. Sounds like friends do. Right. I mean, kind of context. Not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. Adventure! Then, we don't need to stop for... I'm reading this and I feel like it'd be so fun to hear SF's reactions to this game. I just really just want to put SF through this and I just want to hear what he has to say. Gotten really tense, tries to return to the book. But I can tell just by her expression that even she has focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. I even come to this. I notice her chest rising and falling in the rhythm of her breath. I raise my arm. Parts her lips, but it's different this time. I just place it in her mouth. Feels her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone. What? Jill's back. It's time to share poems. Me? Put the tea stuff away, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. It smells purple. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. So that's the cups. That was a perfect transition. It's like lightning bolts. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I have a feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Great. We have this entire thing again, and I can't just skip this because it'll be... Who was I just talking to? Let's do it in reverse order this time. Let's go Monica first. Is writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it isn't going bad, I'm happy you're playing yourself. Maybe you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave a poem. Alright, this one's good. It feels like you're not getting more more comfortable with your style, but the energy is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's just a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. See, mine is, I go and look for words and I just start clicking words. It's like, okay, word. It's just whichever one I think is the best. It doesn't matter. Sadly, it's hard to get much professional conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes inside that head of hers. I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. It's just that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. You completely misunderstood. Alright, calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyways. It's just a hunch, but, well, that's not really anything wrong with that. Well, I know. I was just saying. But anyways, you want to read my poem now? It's like the thing turned out. I hope you let's take a look. Wake me up, it's good. fake. Save me! Bright, flashing, spinning, piercing, red, blue, meaningless noise. The noise won't stop. Gradual waveform, speaking, screeching, piercing, sin, cosine, tangent. Oh, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing. And this poem of meaningless. Load me. It's all the way at the bottom of the page. Last one, huh? Aha. I guess it's just the way I write. Sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. It's kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's kind of like magic! The thing I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's hard for me to tell what it was about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as absent as a physical expression of feeling. Go, beings of happiness, walk around. Or conversation reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, that about something was one word, but I don't think it is one word.
Writer tip of the day, yay! Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When this happens, don't forget to save your game! You will never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this even a tip about writing? What am I even talking about? Aha! That's my advice for today. Thanks for listeners. Words! We're going in reverse order, like I said. Don't forget to save before a big decision so you can make the decision over again. No, this is what I have a Seth for. There's something nice in it. I'm glad. Does this mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, it's not very good at figuring out poems are good or bad. That's why I just go by my heart. Makes me feel things that it'd be a good poem. Sure exactly how it works, then I guess I could get feelings that it's a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why do you at least try giving me some thoughts? You need to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, didn't mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems, right? Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes I like a bit of both. A word for that, right? Well, word I'm looking for. Bittersweet. Yeah. I like the things are happy and sad that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see like you think sad. Sorry. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, sad poem can give you your little the rain cloud a little hug. I'm imagining that in my head. You know what I should totally do? So I should just get like Psycho on like the editing department and just have him put a little cloud that's getting hugged by like sad thoughts. Makes it a little nice happy rainbow. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. Is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing feelings after all. Thanks, B. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Oh, Jeebus. Oh, Jeebus. Like the lid of a cookie jar is a secret place where I keep all of my dreams. Little balls of sunshine wrapping a little ball of kittens. Like a bundle of kittens! Inside my thumb and forefinger, now it's round. Yay. There's no waste. My collection makes a lot of friends. People else are like to make amends. Friends, amends, way, day. This rhymes. More dreams, battles, deeper, and my fingers go deeper. Scraping, my bottle cap feels like shall come more, my friends. Look through my locked front door, finally open up and come in, my friends. And they come, such a hurry. Do they want my bottle that much? I pull them from the shelf one after another, holding them to every friend, every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tiles between my feet. Happy thoughts, and all the shards all over the floor. They're supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling, shouting, pleading something. Echo, echo, echo inside my head. Sorry, did you write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect this coming from you. Taught me a whole lot, and I really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's kind of almost creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being so cheerful. Never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like it's meant to express myself this way. You're understanding and feeling a bit better. Writing is like magic. If you've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best! I'm gonna keep writing till I die! Don't get ahead of yourself. It isn't a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. This is one of those times. I seem passionate and I hard pessimistic. No pessimism here. That's why I'm a pessimism. Huh. Can I admit that it's better than the last one? It's nice to see you're putting in some effort. That's good. Think of it, they kind of reminds me of Harry's poem yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well I guess if you're friends with her so long, you might be on the same wavelength. Siri's the type, has a type all of a sudden. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? She's dragging around a dead weight. It's a little unnecessary, but I think it's good this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away letting go. She would probably just fly away letting go of a balloon. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem here. He likes spiders. You know, that's why I'm not friends with her. She keeps singing with her. Every time she sang her chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. She likes spiders, that's why I'm not friends with her. Took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. When I just saw her hands were probably gross, that's why I'm not friends with her. I always started talking. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders? It's friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better without spider love. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. This was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, this message is pretty straightforward. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you explain complicated issues with much similar analogies. And it helps people realize the longing. Like anyone who agrees with that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you have any people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that they're afraid people finds out that makes fun of you or less of you. But you just think people make stupid words. No one cares about something that's hurting and happy. I think people respecting other things. Definitely right. At least you can relate to. A lot of people can too, after all. Take away from it. This is going to be like my last time I record for a while. Remember that. I'm just going to write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. But because I can't keep talking, there's so many words, I can't keep doing this. I'm going to have to say that's the end of today's episode. We'll do Yuri next time. Let me, where is it? Where's the button? Save. As you can see. That's the end of today's episode. Hope you all enjoyed, and goodbye.